Hey everyone, Christian from PixlFeed here, and in this video, I'm going to give away all my Instagram marketing secrets of working with influencers. I'm going to give away my secret tools that I use to deconstruct influencers' profiles to see if they're real, fake, if they can bring me results, and more importantly, leads or sales to my product. Because if you pick the right partner and you make him the right offer to send that traffic to your site, guess what? Your sales will skyrocket. So make sure to watch the video till the end so you know step by step on how to get it done. But before we get started, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and let's go. All right, so we're here on my Instagram account. Now guys, it's very important that you watch the video all the way through until the end. Do not skip, do not try to get ahead. Because for me to break this down for you and so it works for you, you have to understand the difference between everything I'm going to show you. So make sure you pay close attention. Do not fast forward or skip until the end. Make sure you watch all the way through. Now, with that said, let's get started. So we're going to be on my Instagram account. This is my Instagram account, and we have a car, we have some memes. That's pretty cool, whatever. So what I did was ahead of time, I pulled up 3 different influencers. And I pulled up some of the tools I use, and I'm gonna break down how I use it and what I would do, okay? Or what I do, actually. So the first thing that we have to look for, well, first of all, you gotta find an influencer, right? So if you don't know who it is, you gotta find your influencer, right? So you're gonna go right here to your search bar, and you're gonna type in, whatever you're related to. So let's say fitness, right? So I'm gonna pick fitness motivation. And of course, the first thing that comes up is a chick in a bikini, because why not? And then what I do is I start going through the explore page, right? And I start seeing the engagement on the post, right? So when you're first getting started with influencer marketing, you want to start with smaller accounts. You don't want to go for the multi-million follower accounts. You don't want to go for that. So you want to really get this part of the game, you really want to learn how to play with the smaller accounts. And once you have an idea how much traffic the smaller accounts are bringing you and how much you're paying for that traffic, then you start moving up the ladder to bigger accounts. There's no reason for you to go to huge accounts right off the bat, because you're probably gonna get ripped off without knowing what you're talking about. All right, so the first thing that I would do is I will start going through the explore page. If I'm in fitness, I will look for a fitness related account. Now I'm not gonna go through the whole thing, but basically what you're doing, you're looking at the engagement rate and you're looking at the amount of comments and likes and hearts. So this seems like a good one. Fit Norman Berlin, Germany. Why am I in Germany? I have no idea. But this guy only has 1,000 followers. You want at least 10,000 followers, but he's up to a good start. So this is one you want to keep an eye on. See how it's consistent. It's everything about fitness. There's nothing else related. It's all him being a fitness influencer. So you know what I would do? I would put this account on my watch list. But he doesn't have quite enough followers yet. You want somebody with at least 10,000 and 20,000 followers, right? So, you keep searching. Let's go to the explore page. Let's see what we got. Here's a car account. So here's a car account. That's too much. See this? James Hetfield mustache. So let's see. Well, James Hetfield's mustache has 14,000 followers. So it's all about James Hetfield. So this is going to attract, Metallica fans, metalheads. So if you had a product that was, heavy metal related, then I will make an offer to do some kind of stupid gag product. But this is not a real person. You want to look for a real person. Okay, so this is how you find it. You got to start digging. You got to take the time to start digging. All right, so once you find your influencers, you pull them up, and I pulled up 3 of them. All right, ahead of time. So we have 1, 2, 3. I'm going to show you the difference between the 3 accounts. Okay. The good thing about this girl, Kristen, is that it's real. Obviously, it's her. Okay, so we go through her feed, and it's her, motivation and whatever. And then when I'm looking, I notice there's a big difference as I go down the profile. So if you guys are looking, notice how she started her account by being a quote model, right? she's a pretty girl, so no doubt. But that's how the account is. That's the reality. That's what the account started at, and that's what she was at. So if you were pushing a supplement, you got to be careful with this, because yeah, she might be a, wellness coach, biohacker, but that's not how she started, okay? And that's account number 1, okay? So remember this. So what I do is, the first thing that I do with an account like this is I'm gonna grab the handle and I'm gonna go to this tool called Flanks, right? And they have an engagement calculator, okay? So when you're not a member, you're gonna go to the bottom, all the way to the model, and you're gonna go to free marketing resources, and you're gonna go to your engagement calculator, which I have open right here, okay? So this is gonna be your engagement calculator. This is free. And then you're gonna plug in the handle, right? Oh, invalid Instagram. Oh, wait. Okay, her engagement rate is 2.69%. That's decent. You usually want something that's bigger than 3%. So this is a decent engagement rate. So it's an account that you can keep an eye on. Maybe you can make an offer, a lowball offer, to plug one of your products to send traffic to your affiliate link or to your own product or leads or whatever you want. So this is certainly one that I will keep an eye on, but I'll be like, not so there yet, okay? So that's one. The cool thing about Flanks, and this is tool number 1, I have other tools that I have 2 more tools that I'm gonna go through, is that you can do it for free. You can get your engagement right now. But the real cool side about it is that you can actually get an audit on the whole account and pull a report. So when you pull up the report, this is what the report looks like. And it gives you what the best performing posts are, and their engagement, and how fast it's growing over time, growth over time, and all that stuff, right? So look at all that red. And I know whether that's red. I'm gonna break it down on this one. So here's our best post. So when you're thinking about asking them to do product placement for you, you're gonna look at their best performing post, and that's the type of post you're gonna ask them to do. You're gonna ask them to mimic the post that has the most likes and the most engagement. So in this account, it's one of her wearing that dress and just looking sexy or whatever, or the bikini, one of the two. That's what I will tell her to do. I need you to mimic this exact post as best as you can, okay? Then I look at my authentic engagement. I look at my likes to comment ratio, right? The location of their followers. So if you have a product that's in the USA, you wanna pay attention to this, all right? Unless you're in other countries, okay? Also, this is a red flag. When I see Tanzania and Honduras as their, the Grenadines, Germany? Well, Germany maybe, depending on something that she did, right? But this is red flags. This could be that she bought followers at some point because she didn't know any better. Okay, so just keep an eye on that. Here, you can see the growth analysis, the engagement rate over time. See how the engagement is going down? Engagement is going down, and the growth took a massive hit because it's obvious that her account went from her being a tot to being actually something like a quote unquote wellness coach. And I'm not hating at all. I'm just saying that's why there's a hit. Kristen, if there's a chance you're watching this, I'm not hating on you. It's the reality. This is exactly what you did. And let me know in the comments if you ever see this. But this is what happened. She made a switch, and of course, all the guys that were into her just for her looks dipped from the account, and now she's building a new following, which is great. Nothing wrong with that, right? So that's Kristen. So that's Kristen. This is her report. Now let's move on to another account. The next account I'm going to show you is Robin here. Now, Robin has 10,000 followers, right? She's into CrossFit. She's a gym owner. So she already did her first product placement right here. So first thing we're going to do, scroll to her account. Is it consistent? Is it all, CrossFit related? So if I have a supplement or a CrossFit related product or a gym, this is the person that I'm going to use to send traffic to my site or my funnel. All right, it's consistent. It looks good. From day one, she was CrossFit. So this is awesome. This is awesome because she's been the same thing from day one. Now let's look at her product placement here. This is her first product placement post. So you're gonna check the comments. Are these real comments? So let's look. It looks okay. Not many comments, but it's a giveaway, so I don't expect many. That's kind of a red flag, but it just went up 3 hours ago. It's too soon to tell, okay? So let's grab Robin. We're gonna plug her into our engagement calculator here. Let's check out her account. 2111%, guys. This is gold. This is a gold account. So if you come across an account like hers, you want to do product placement with her because people are going to engage with it and you're going to get a lot of traffic. Definitely you want to go with something like this. Okay, so let's look at her report. Okay, so there it is, Robin. So engagement rate 2111%, 10,000 followers. Real people. This is very important to look at if you're using the paid version of Flanks, which is the first 30 days is free. So, and I'll put the links in the descriptions. It's a free trial. It's a free trial first 30 days. So you don't have to worry about paying for it if you want to just try it out, but it's pretty accurate. So look at all your stuff right here. Look at engagement over time. Look at your post. You know, you can break down the whole account. I'm not sure why it's not showing my growth over time or anything like that, but sometimes that happens. United States, Germany, Netherlands, France, Brazil. Okay, I'm in the fitness niche with one of my stores, so I know Brazil is huge when it comes to this type of stuff, and Germany it's huge with CrossFit. So followers of this account are males versus females. So depending on the product that you're pushing, you want to look at those stats. You want to make sure you have the right demographics, right? Okay, so that's Robin. Robin has a great account, right? So let's go to my third account. Everybody knows my third account. This is Smudgelord, a very famous cat from the meme with the lady screaming at him from the Housewives. So, Smudgelord's a savage, man. He has 1.3 million followers, which is amazing. So, you know, let's look at the account. So, so let's pull up his report. What is it? So Smudgelord, it's right here. So he has an engagement of 11.56%. So his followers are engaged. That's good. So 1.3 million followers, real people 46%. You gotta be careful with huge accounts, and this is why I put a huge account, because a lot of huge accounts have bots that follow them. So if you don't have real people interacting or following them, you don't want to waste your advertising dollars on fake accounts. While this might be good, it's good for you to start with small accounts so you have an idea of the engagement rate and how much traffic you get per post depending on the amount of followers and the engagement rate. And you keep track of all of this in a spreadsheet. You know, when you send that traffic through an influencer, you put their name, you calculate the engagement rate, you measure the amount of traffic they brought you, because you should be tracking everything on your links, and then the amount of sales. And you keep track of every single influencer you do. That way you can compare the data. Based on the data, you make decisions. Once again, we look at the engagement rate. We look at the brand mentions. You know, if they have brand mentions on there. United States, Brazil, France, you know. Growth over time, of course, the meme blew up. So that's why you get that straight hit through the roof right there. And then look at the engagement rate. The engagement rate is dropping, but look at that growth. So it's amazing. And now it's leveling out. You know, it hit that huge meme wave. Sorry, I said meme, that's in Spanish. That meme wave, and it went through the roof. So this is definitely an account that I will play with, depending on how much they're going to charge me per post, right? And you always, when you contact these people, you ask for case studies. And, you know, there's different ways you can contact them. The other thing that you do is, there's this tool that I like when you're starting out. It's called Shoutcard, okay? And it's designed for influencer marketing, and it makes it a lot easier for you. So think of Upwork, but for influencers, right? You can have your influencers like an influencer marketing. So you will log in, you create your account. It's completely free. You don't pay until you pay somebody to do posts for you. So you will go in here. you can order packages. You know, they have influencer packages. So you can go through the type of packages that they offer, and they break it down by niche, right? And CPM. CPM is cost per thousand. M starts for 1,000, okay? So you have fitness, you have humor, you got memes, and then people, I don't know why it's giving me just, oh, this is a fake account that I'm using. So, okay, I get it. Jesus. It breaks down the engagement average rate. It gives you all the stats. Oh my God. Sorry guys, but this is a brand new account that I used just for this video. All right, anyway, so it gives you the packages with all the stats, and based on your budget, you know, you can choose what package you can go with, right? So it makes it super, super easy. So let's go back to our fitness right here. And, you know, $122 for 2-hour posts. And it gives you the success and the score based on the, you know, how well, you know, what's the traffic that they brought to your site or to your offer. Okay. So let me log in. But you don't have to buy packages. You can just buy, you know, depending on, what do you call it? Per influencer, right? So you can just search. You can just browse. You don't have to buy a whole package. So you can start very small. So you can choose your channel. You can do Instagram stories, Twitter, YouTube, Facebook, all or whatever. Let's stick to Instagram. And you can choose, very important, personal and page. Remember how I told you want to do personal most of the time, because you can ask them to change their picture, their profile picture for your product, right? Just for that time. Or you can ask them to do anything you want. They don't have to stick to a theme, right? It's not a fake account. And what I mean by fake is there's nothing wrong with accounts that are like luxury accounts and it's just a bunch of picture of watches and stuff like that. Those work, but when it comes to product placement, people are more invested in having a relationship with an actual influencer, with a real person. So I highly recommend that you go with people first, right? So let's go to Instagram. We just want Instagram. So let's do Instagram bio link, Instant story link, bio link. You know, if you want the link on the bio, Instagram story with the link. So you can get very granular with this stuff, right? So let's just do fitness. Make it easy. So we'll go to fitness, right? And it's going to bring us all the accounts that do that. So let's look at this account. So I'm breaking it down. So is this account, this is check. It does yoga. A 2-hour shout out, 500. So let's see. That seems a little bit high. That's a little too high depending on what you're doing. 2 hours, but what's the, let's see. Success rate 0. So that, yeah, no, we don't want this. All right, so let's go. Let's keep looking here. Fitness. Let's do CrossFit. Okay, let's do fitness. The joys of doing this live. See, look at the score. That's horrible. This one has 4.7, 1.3 million followers, $65. So look at that, 2-hour shout out to 1.5, $65. So I will try this one. I will give this one a shot. And then you can look at the recent media. You can see the type of posts. So this is a good account if you want to send traffic to a fitness offer, like a supplement or something like that. So I know I'm showing, you know, fitness or whatever, but let's do memes. Let's see what comes up. There you go, SpongeBob meme page. 6.1 score, so that's good. So if you have a random product, you know, plus bio link, success rate 97%, description 50 male, 50% females, and then you can choose. This is all they offer. So all memes.
So see, you get the idea. So you can check this out. Check out Shoutcard. The link's going to be in the description. It's completely free. And then, give it a shot. If you don't want to do Shoutcard, the other way you do it is when you go to these accounts, they always have a website or they have an email address somewhere, or you can DM them. You can send them a DM, right? Hey, and then on the DM, all you have to do is it's like just ask them, hey, how much for a shout out or how much for a advertising placement, and they'll know what you're talking about. Accounts like this get hit up all the time for product placement. But when you contact them, ask them how much it is, right? And if they give you an offer, this is the way I break it down because I want them to sell for me. So the way I go ahead and send them a DM, and it's like, okay, how much for a product placement, right? On your feed or whatever, or if you want to do it on the story or the bio, you got to be very, very specific about it. So the way that I do it is I contact and I'm like, hey, listen, I have a product I want you to place at this time of the day for an hour, for 3 hours, how much, right? And picture bio on the link or just picture and link on the picture or whatever. But this is the way I break it down. They'll be like, oh, I'll charge you this much. So let's say they charge you $50, right? And I don't want somebody that's just going to charge me a flat fee of $50 because they're just going to place the post and that's it, right? So what I would tell them is like, hey, listen, I know you're saying 50 bucks, but how about I'll make you a deal? How about I can create a custom link, and you can do that with Bitly or any of those services where you can create a custom link and you can track every single click and traffic and sales, put UTM tags on it. And you tell them, hey, how about I pay you 30 and 10% of all sales, gross sales, right? A lot of them take commissions like that. So don't be afraid to bring that up because a lot of them, take commissions like that. And then you break out on a deal. These are real people. Robin right here, she's real. Robin's the one running her account right now because she doesn't have 3 million followers. She has 10,000 followers. So just talk to Robin. Be like, hey, Robin, what's going on? I love your page. Always give them a compliment right off the bat. Hey, I love your page. I have this product in your niche. I would love for you to plug it for me in one of your posts. How much do you charge per post? This much. Hey, would you be open to doing a post for this much plus 10% of all sales? And, we'll track everything. And they'll say yes or no. And then you just keep digging. Go digging through Instagram, find your influencers, do the keywords. You can use Flanks for free too as well. Use the engagement calculator for free, or you can get the full plan, try it for 30 days for free, and then you can pay for it. It starts at 29 something a month. And then the other tool that I use last but not least is Social Blade. Social Blade has been around for years, and Social Blade shows you the real stats of an account, how if it's a good account and a good standing or bad standing, right? So look at Robin. Let's pull up Robin. I keep using Robin as because she's an excellent example. So let's pull up her account. And her account is a C+. Why is it a C+? Because she's been losing some followers. So but that's not a big deal. That is not a big deal at all. That's pretty even. So I'm not sure what she did there. But you can see how she works her account. You can see her followers and she's doing well. Look at those spikes. So that means that she wasn't very consistent, right? And all of a sudden she decided to be consistent for a couple of months, and then she kept doing it, and then she got lazy, and then she brought it back up. So that's why you want to check all these tools. These are my Instagram marketing secrets with influencers when it comes to finding the right accounts to advertise with. So if you want to, this is another way of using paid traffic that is not Facebook ads or Google ads or something like that. So remember, make sure you check all your accounts, Flanks for your engagement rate. It's all free. All these tools are free. Check them out. The links will be in the description.
If you like this video, make sure to look right above me right here, side to side, and click one of those two videos and keep going, keep learning. This is all you need to know to take yourself to the next level. So get it done.